Now let's talk about Agent Lead Lab. Tell us about your experience with us thus far, man. Briefly talk about what you made, but also I know how much you appreciate our team because you tell me
Yeah,
often. But yeah, man, if you could just talk about like the floor is yours. Tell us about your
cool.
experience, business, the whole 9 yards, just about working with us here, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. In the beginning, what surprised me the most was that y'all wanted to talk to me. And if I'm not careful, like my natural state is like type A, let go, get out of my way type. I'm like, why do you guys want to talk to me? And it has turned out to be one of the very valuable thing here because we have a partnership, you could say, a relationship. Y'all actually care. You give a damn. And then something that I think has separated y'all from the other vendors, other folks that I've tried to work with, all this, you're available. And I've got a list of names of people on your team that I've have helped me out with certain things or one of my guys. And so Discord, I could put a chat in there and someone will respond in a timely manner and will help out. That to me has been fantastic. There's transparency. Whereas, with a lot of other lead vendors, you go on, I don't know who works there. There's no way for me to find out, but I'll buy a pack and they'll drip in. Sometimes those and the packs are hit or miss, and I'm like, what are we doing here? If I have an issue, I could submit it. And yeah, it's efficient, but I want it to work before I want it to be efficient. And here, y'all are efficient, and I was thrown off at first in the best way possible because I'm like, wow, you guys actually care that I win. And I've been able to tell a lot of the people on my team and all this, and they're like, all of them have kind of been through the same process of like, they actually care. This is rad. And my guys, anytime they have an issue, they're like, I'm like the A lab specialist for my team now. And they're like, Nick, what do I do? And I'm like, all you have to do is send a message in Discord and they'll fix it, right? Or whatever. And it's like little things, of like, or hey, I just want to make sure it's rarely an issue. It's more questions. And your team is there for us. I absolutely love it. It's specifically the instant IULs have now become a standard part of our onboarding process. Once they cut their teeth on a couple, age leads or whatever, they then move to the instant IULs. And I anticipate a lot of them will not move off of it because you can pay your bills and win off of the leads here. I don't think people understand how valuable that is to know that you can pay your bills and win beyond that off of just this source of leads. Like, are you kidding me? When you really zoom out, that's profound. And you have a team of people that are going to care. They're going to talk to you, answer your questions. I have your number, dude. Like, what the? I could text you. I know it seems silly, but give me a break. Come on. That's fantastic. And if it's not you, it's somebody, Faith, or I think Teresa's helped me. Like, yeah, that's been my experience is that you literally have a team of people that care about you winning. Where else are you going to find that? Not corporate. You know what I mean? That's been my overall sentiment of this. It is so valuable to just have access to support with all of this. And I've found with some of the other vendors I've tried that they're trying to maximize profit so much. Profit's great. That's what we're here for, right? But like when you don't hire people to support you as a team and it's a one-man show or a one-man band or you got one assistant and then I'm ghosted on meetings. I'm ghosted in my messages. They don't get back for a week. I can't operate at the pace of that. Whereas here, it really is, you don't want to lose me and I don't want to lose you. So I don't want mutually assured destruction. We also, like, when we do work together, we both make money. It's a win-win. And y'all clearly recognize that because you have staff. And also, they're not dumb. They rock. I wouldn't be surprised if there's moments that it seems like y'all are all on the same page too, which is also rare. So I hope y'all crush it and make more and more money every year for the long term at Agent Lead Labs because you're doing it the right way. And I think more and more people are going to move over the years just because y'all have support and you have more than one or two people that know what they're doing. And I never feel rushed with you. Keep things simple. Simplicity is simple sells, man. I think in terms of like the skill set, it comes with how you can bring something that is potentially very complicated. Like you could get real fancy with an IUL, real fancy. But if you can, the people that can take that and make it simple and digestible to just a normal guy, normal gal, you're going to sell a lot more. And these lead packs will be exponentially more valuable to you than it will be to someone else. Don't be so quick to blame the leads. Skill set. There's someone winning on them somewhere. Skill set's more important. And then I think really protecting your mindset. I want to say like have fun, but no, in all seriousness, having a good mindset, the way you look at a list of leads, that's opportunity. We're all created equal. Opportunity is not always the same per person, and everybody's got a different story. When you get a list of leads, that is so much opportunity. Cherish that while you got it. I think it's a gratitude thing. And then the last piece I would say is recognize lead flow equals cash flow. My uplines taught me that. And I was like, yeah, but I'm better. I can do this. And I would take a break and go, I just want to maximize what I got. I don't know why it always works out that way. It might be spiritual. I don't know. But if you can start stacking your lead packs at a good rhythm to where you're sometimes overlapping, but you can get a good consistent flow, you will have more peace when you sit down at your desk, and that comes through the phone. And you will reach people in a different way, and they will listen to you in a different way. Because if you're stressed and you're questioning if you're going to close today, you're questioning if you're going to pay your bills, that comes through the phone. But when hey, if for whatever reason, I can't get a hold of my appointment today or something like that, I got more leads that are dripping in. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And guess what? When you're staying steady, that gets rewarded, because you're going to close an instant IUL from 3 weeks ago that has just been super busy with a project at their job. And they could finally I hear it all the time. Sorry, man, I've been seeing your texts, seeing your calls. I've just been so busy because we were wrapping up a project at work, something like that. I can finally get a hold of you now. I can finally sit down and look at this IUL. How can you help? And now dude, you just got to stay in the game and stay consistent, stack those lead packs, create your rhythm, and you are now a legitimate business owner, life insurance agent, broker, whatever you want to call it. You've got an awesome partnership with a whole team that's running your leads for you. You sound so cool when you say it like that. You know what I mean? Talk like you actually recognize the blessings you have around you with working like Agent Lead Labs, working with folks like you.